My baby have
celebrate the life of a local business owner in Cobourg who's not with us anymore, but he leaves behind a family, his beautiful wife and his 5 daughters, and it's important that we celebrate the good times, that we share stories, because if we think back, our spouses or our children don't know every aspect of us. And it's up to the community to share those small stories, to add more layers and more perspective, and share little moments that they never have experienced. And this is going to be hard for the family because it is a tragedy. But together as a community, we can support them. So I do know that we have some people here who agreed to say a few words, or asked to say a few words. So I'm first going to call up our Mayor, Mayor Henderson, to say a few words, and you're just going to have to speak from your belly. Speak.
First of all, let me begin by thanking you on behalf of Cobourg Council. I can see behind me Councillor Charlie's with me tonight, Councillor Burkett's on the other side. If I missed anybody on council, please accept my apology. And there's no doubt this is a tragic moment for the family, for friends, for significant others, and certainly for our community. And in a moment like this, I asked myself when I drove down today, what words could I offer? And 3 came to mind: the love and the warmth and the embrace of family, because obviously family will be needed on all sides. I like to believe with family there are friendships, the mom and the girls, I have to believe that. And the other word that came to my mind is faith. We all have different faiths today and values and beliefs, but I have to believe for this family, a part of a rainbow will start to build tomorrow. And I know it won't be built in one day or 1 week or a month, but I have to believe that a rainbow will be built that will bring hope and promise for a better tomorrow. I as a person, never mind me being mayor or on council, I have to believe in that. I have to believe that something good is going to come out of this not so good moment. I have to believe that. And so if I can do anything in our role as council, easy, just call me here, and if we can do something personally, I'll drop in at a quieter moment and see what I can do to assist your family in any way I can. And with that, I do want to thank Maria. I wish I told you I met Maria before, but I actually met her at a Rotary function, and we had a wonderful dialogue. And I have to share my personal experience with her when I was bonded with one of my mentors. It was Lincoln Alexander. Many don't know who Link was, but at one time, 23 years ago, Lincoln was our Lieutenant Governor of Ontario. And for me, he was a magical moment because I happened to open a school in a very homogeneous neighborhood, and I asked Link, could we have his namesake, and why? Because he was the first black minister, the first black, I think, in the Air Force to get awards. Certainly could have accepted the Senate, instead accepted being the Lieutenant Governor of Ontario, and he helped put our school on the pathway to build excellence in different diversity and cultures, and that was 23 years ago. So I'm proud that he was one of my mentors, and I can only hope in time you too will find your mentor that will give you a path of light moving forward. And with that, Maria.
Thank you. I wanted to share a little story, and I think I shared it a little bit before, and it made you laugh. I would come in here and pick up food for my husband because ketchup is my spice of choice. So guys,
Ketchup sucks.
just letting you know, ketchup is my spice of choice. But my husband loves Caribbean food, loves Jamaican food, and I would come in here. And one day I was having a conversation with Rohan, and he was talking about the future and building a house and building your dream house. And I asked him, where are you building it? And he told me, that's none of your business. All you need to know is I'm building it, and I'm building it for my family. From there on, from that moment, I realized that he had a special bond with his girls. And that bond will never go away. Just remember that. I am going to call up Teresa now to say a few words.
You know, there's really not much to say in a moment like this. I just want to let you know that I knew Rohan only briefly, just as a member of our downtown business community, but he meant a lot to my son. And I know how much it hurts to lose a parent, and I just want to let you all know, like, it's not easy, but we are here for you. And this community, I want you to hope you feel safe here and that you'll come back. And I know you're going to keep the restaurant open, which I think is really brave and wonderful, and we will support you. And if you need anything, we're here. I'm just down the street. And as a mother and as a wife, I just wanted to say I'm so sorry. And we feel your pain.
I know that White over here wanted to say a few words.
Pip, Motea, Rosie, Dahlia, Aya. I already know. It hurts. Don't forget, I'm still here. I'm gonna help you. Rohan would be like, live, laugh, and love. That's what the man would tell me. Live, laugh, and love. Say nothing else.
Thank you.
3 L's.
I know that a lot of people are on this list, so I'm just going to look at you and make sure that you still are good to speak. There's also Rob.
I'm a business neighbor. That means I just work a couple doors down there. And I met Rohan this spring when I was moving into that space, and I honestly didn't know what the heck I was doing with that space. But every
He
time
was always laughing.
he always came out laughing with a big smile, and it didn't matter what I did that day. He always made me feel good about what I did that day.
Thank you.
And I always wanted to come back knowing more about what he was doing, and I wanted to show him, hey, this is what I do as an artist. And I took his picture. Literally as I was getting ready for the shot, he bolted out of the door and he made that pose. This wasn't, he just jumped right out. And that was the essence. That was the essence of him. And that's what I miss during the day. And I look at that pineapple, and that's when I go past the pineapples, I'm at, well, it doesn't matter where I'm at a grocery store. pineapple and I think of Rohan. I think about the sweetness and I get really excited about wanting to know more real, authentic people like Rohan. I don't want to know more people, just I want to know authentic people. So whatever love that you guys gave him, oh my goodness, it was overflowing here on the street. It really was. And it's inspiring for me, it's been inspiring for others. Thank you.
I also want to give a shout out, what's her name, Sarah, that was here earlier. She's been sweeping up and cleaning up this place, but I just wanted to give her a shout out, okay?
I will get it for you. I will get it for you. And believe me, the next week after, he got it for me. But all the time, you always give me a taste of everything in a small container to try for next time. You know, I know it's like terrible, and you have to think about with the family, the girls, and his wife. Don't forget about them, because he deserve for everybody, for all of us to think about his wife, the way he loves his family. And when I tell him you got two beautiful girls, he said, no, I have more. So now I knew what he was trying to tell me. Okay? So God bless you all, and peace and love, as Bob Marley said.
Live, laugh, and love.
Amen.
My name is Brian Crosby. The first time I came in here, I can recall I was just down in the dumps, a long day, and I've never been picked up like I was picked up coming in here. A great man, somebody who could turn your day around so easily.
Hello everyone, my name is Angela, and the Friday before this tragedy happened, I made a trip from Port Hope to Cobourg because it was worth it to get a patty. I would normally have to go to Bowmanville, but my friends kept telling me about the patty shop in Cobourg. I'm familiar with Cobourg, so I had to walk and read every sign till I find a shop. And as I walked in, I was greeted by Rohan. And the first thing I said to him, "You look like Pinball Plymouth." And he started laughing. And you would think we had met a long, long time ago. I asked him about his desire and how business was going. And he asked me a lot about myself, and I told him about my ambitions and what I was all about. And he was very encouraging. And I promised him that next Friday I will come back and get some more patties. And the message I want to say, we're not promised tomorrow. We're only promised now. And it broke my heart when I saw that somebody was shot in Cobourg, but I was totally devastated to the point of feeling faint when I found out it was him. More so because we had a plan to meet again, and that would never happen. I've met his beautiful family, and I'm so encouraged that he has left this beauty for the world to share with. Let us remember them, and let us remember ourselves that we are only promised today. Thank you.
Around you, you love them. Remember, live each moment, as everyone has shared, as if you're living through Rohan's eyes, with encouragement, with belief, with hope, with energy, with dreams. It is very nice to see so many faces of a community, because Rohan's life was multiple chapters. Our community is part of that book of his life. maybe in a tragic way, but also in some really, really incredible moments of inspiration, of confirming that you're doing the right thing, of making you smile, of sharing a story. Everybody is more. Remember that. And Rosie, are you okay to okay, whatever you choose. And I think now, and Zali, his wife, would like to say a few words.
Good evening, everyone. I just want to thank you all for the support you've shown, the love, the sentiments you've sent, the prayers, the everything. It means so much to us. It means so much to us, and I just want to let you guys know that thank you so much for showing out and showing our kids how much he's touched your lives, and even if it was a small way or if it was a big way. I just thank you guys so much. It means so much to us. The words can't even come to my mouth of what I want to say right now, but his legacy will definitely live on with all of us, and his outlook of life will live on, definitely. Fly high, my king, fly high, and watch over us. And thank you all for coming and showing your support and love. It is so much appreciated that we can experience this love from the community. Some of you are complete strangers to me. I don't know, because I'm usually behind the scenes and he's the one that's in the front talking up everyone and having a good time, and I just sneak away in the back. That's just me. But thank you. You definitely strengthened us and showed us so much love. So I really appreciate that. Thank you.
Damn, who knew? All the planes we flew, the things we've been through. Then I'll be standing right here talking to you about another path. I know we love to hit the road and laugh, but something told me that it wouldn't last. Had to switch up, look at things different, see the bigger picture. Those were the days, hard work forever pays. Now I see you in a better place. We gotta talk about family when family's all that we got. Come on away, where we began. Until when I see you again, when I see you again.
Tell me about your thoughts on today.
So there's a lot to think about and kind of process with that. I think the biggest part as a business neighbor is to share that part. I've got kids. It's important for kids to know what their dad's like in relationships and outside the home, the parts that they would never get to see or hear about at his retirement dinner. And, there is that part of his family side that I got to share, or he got to share with me, and that certainly came from his family, and so it's important that it comes back to them to know what it's about.
What did he mean to you?
Inspiration, absolutely, inspiration. More than anything else. It didn't matter if I had a crazy idea or what I was working on. He was always inspiring me to do something better, to be more effective, to be happier, to carry out whatever crazy ideas that we had about just fun on the street this side.
Did I get to spelling your first and last name? Tell me your connection with Rohan.
I was a customer. I would pick up food. We would have a conversation, as we've seen today. His energy
of how he treated, how he shared, how he could just inspire came out in the stories that people shared about him.
Do you think the family received the message of love from this town?
I think the family was built on love. And you can see that talking to his wife, talking to his daughters. They were built on a foundation of love, and this just helped add to it. He was part of our community, and you could see that with the number of people that showed up today, the number of young people who shared stories, and it's important.